2018 McLaren 570 GT. The 2018 McLaren 570 GT is the British automaker's entry-level model. Along with its sister car, the 570S, it slots into the company's sports series. Like all other McLarens bar the all-new 720S, it uses a version of McLaren's 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V8 and a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. The car makes extensive use of aluminum and carbon fiber, including the central carbon fiber MonoCell II. Although this may be the lowliest of all McLarens, it's still faster and more capable than 99% of all cars on the road. 2018 McLaren 570 GT specs. While the 570S is a track-focused sports car, as the name implies, the 570 GT is a grand tourer. The suspension is a bit softer, the sound insulation is a bit better, and there's an extra parcel shelf above the engine. The car has a handsome, purposeful design that's both sleek and exotic. The $210,400 price point puts it head-to-head against the Audi R8 V10 Plus, the Porsche 911 Turbo S, and the Lamborghini Huracán 580-2. We spent a few days in the 570S, and the feedback was overwhelmingly positive from our staff. I was skeptical when McLaren launched its car-building business nearly a decade ago. But every time I drive another one of its products, I can't help but think, they made it. McLaren really is pulling off the improbable. The company is making legit supercars, like the 570 GT, that can compete with anything. Rest assured, I didn't ponder McLaren's business model during my entire time behind the wheel. Geez, that would have been a waste because this thing is awesome. It's quick. It attracts a ton of attention. And the interior is gorgeous. That last part is what really got me thinking about how far McLaren has come. Some companies stick a big engine in a car, slap on carbon fiber, and call it good. The 570 GT has a beautiful cabin with stitched leather and a silky, and optional, Bowers and Wilkins 12-speaker sound system. The cabin reinforced for me McLaren's attention to detail and desire to be a luxury company. Also, the design is spot on. It's curvy, proportional, and done up in Pacific blue. It's tasteful. 2018 McLaren 570 GT horsepower. The 570 GT is part of McLaren's sports series, but with a mid-mounted 562 HP V8 and carbon fiber MonoCell II chassis, it certainly feels like it belongs in the supercar realm. With a sticker of $210,400, you're right in top-shelf 911 and R8 territory. I'd put my money on this McLaren. 2018 McLaren 570 GT review. Ignoring the F1, McLaren has only been building cars for about 7 years. Like Greg said, it's amazing how quickly the company has adapted and evolved. Everything from the looks to the performance to the refinement is as good or better than most competitors. There are a few places where the 570 GT lags behind the competition, but the important aspects, performance, driving dynamics, style, are all spectacular. The 570 GT certainly dresses for the part. From the sleek roofline to the complex aero on the rear to the Russ Handman billionaire doors, you won't mistake this for anything else on the road. I think that's a good thing, as it adds a bit of exotic flair and helps separate it from the competition. There's a uniqueness and cool factor that you just don't get driving a Porsche 911, Turbo S, or even an Audi R8. If it were my money, I think I'd choose the McLaren over both of those cars. I think I'd also choose the 570 GT over the 570S. I like the relaxed nature and the improved practicality. The 570GT is nearly as quick, and I doubt I could eke out the last bit of performance the 570S could supply. This would be a fantastic daily driver. Plenty of performance and a decent exhaust note. If I wanted a track car, I'd save a bit of cash and buy a 911 GT3 with a naturally aspirated engine, a manual transmission, and some performance options.